Well, we've got a bit to work on, I know that. Look, one thing about the group, they try. At times there, we just need to be more diligent around certain areas of our game. You know, we had a lot of errors. We didn't apply pressure, and unfortunately, that just puts pressure on yourself. So, if you're going to keep doing that, you end up sort of on that where we ended up on the scoreboard. So, yeah, we need to have a look at ourselves. Yeah, it does. We need to make sure we get our goal kicking right. I know that. That's one thing. But I can say that there's obviously been a lot of work done in that area. It's just one of those things that we need to look at. Simple as that.
Actually, there was a moment where Ferguson flung it infield, looked like he might have gone into touch, and then Luke Brooks was knocked on into touch, and then they scored. What did you make of that moment?
Yeah, we've had a few of those moments over the last couple of weeks. We had one last week too. But look, at the end of the day, we got to find a way to get around that. Yeah, there were moments in the game where we kicked back inside, and Corey Thompson was very close to being onside. So that's line ball stuff that we need to improve. But the areas of our game where we need to complete and build more pressure in our game, that'll give us more of those things tipping our way.
Ben, you didn't get the result, but still very special day.
Yeah, it was special. To be honest, I would have rather got the result. And our group does try, but there's a lot of things we have to work on. And as special a day as it was, it's hard to be excited or celebrate because I want to win and make the finals. So, as a leader in this group, part of my job is to make sure we do that, and that didn't happen today. So, we got to address a few things. You could say composure, but simple errors probably cost us a lot. And then we're chasing the game at the back end, where I think we're a better team when we're in the fight and we're grinding out of it. So, definitely a bit to work on.
Ben, people say you're a brilliant player, but do you think that you've also got a really great mental resolve to keep going this and years that perhaps people don't sort of acknowledge?
Yeah, definitely. And that's probably something that nobody ever talks about themselves, saying, I've got great mental resolve. I'm very lucky. I've got a really strong family that taught me a lot of those values when I was younger. Discipline, resilience, and never giving up. And without the upbringing I had, there's no way I'd be able to get through a lot of those challenges that I have. So I'm really lucky with the support, but to do this, I can't even call it a job. To play rugby league for a living that's where I just pinch myself and think how lucky I am. And I've got a lot of gratitude right now, and gratitude doesn't win games, but you got to appreciate and enjoy the moments. When you see your fans turn out for you, and the amount of support that I had through the week from greats in the game, people I don't know, people on the street, people from other teams. I got to sit back and take that in, because when I look back on it, it's something to be really proud of.
Benji, we saw you ran out with your child in your arms and your wife's there, and you get the haka at the end of the game. Is there anything that really hit you today that was really special about it?
Well, I'm really lucky, and I got to thank the West Tigers, because the week they put together for me has been unbelievable. Managed to have my family in there for the presentation of my jersey last night. That meant a lot to me. That got me. The video I did with NRL.com during the week, that got me. Running out with my son, cried again. So I reckon I've cried this week more than I cried in the last year. But the reason I get so emotional is, and I thought about it, is because all the people that have been influential in my life, and and the West Tigers club, which is my family as well, have really helped me get through these things. And it was a bit of an acknowledgement to what they've done for me. And like I said, I'm just really lucky that I have the friends, the family, the support that I have, and that I have this great club behind me as well.
Matthew, Benji seems to be going as well as ever. Are you urging him along, trying to hang around next season?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I think one thing I'd like to say, obviously, as a coach, you get to know your players, and this week I really got to see what's right around Benji Marshall, and a real understanding of what he's gone through. We've only sort of been working together probably 6-7 months now. But to understand where he's come from as a young kid, win the finals, go through so much throughout his career, But the one thing that really stood out to me was the special part, which is his family. And I was able to really see that this week and what that meant to him and what that means to them as well. And I guess that's a real reflection of what the club was trying to push as well with, Benji's done a lot of great things for this club in the background that people will never know about. And I think that's when players that have played 300 games, and I know he would have loved it to be at the same club, but he's back here at the club he loves. And, for him to keep playing, I believe that he can. And really it's the excitement about what he actually brings to training each day and each week is obviously why I can say that.
Benji, when will you make that call?
Yeah, I'm not sure, really. The important thing for me is to make the finals and win the competition. Like, realistically, that's the focus. And I just don't want to get caught up in worrying about next year now, because now is important to me and our group and our team. So as a leader, I need to drive that. And if I'm focusing ahead too far, I don't know if that'll get the best out of me. So I'm sure that discussion's going to come, but for now, we need to win and we need to turn it around.
You look as though you're playing well enough to cruise through another 12 months. Like, do you feel?
Thanks.
It's 300 to really give you a rap. Do you feel like you're playing well enough and good enough, Nick, to?
Do you want me to just say what Cameron said? I'll play for 2 more years.
Why not? Give us a headline.
Then you stop asking. No, I feel great, and we've got a great physio staff, medical staff that I'm diligent with recovery, and I feel like I could do it. It's just I'm not alone in this decision, and obviously got to talk through Madge, got to talk through my wife, talk about home, what's going to be best for our family, and there's a lot of things that go into it. It's not just like I'm going to play. I think I can do it, but that's another discussion that I'm sure is going to happen in the next month or so, but there's no timeline for me.
You love the game senses. Why do you?
It's gratitude's a big one, and just appreciation, because I think when you're younger you just don't understand how much the game gives you, and until you experience those highs and lows, and I've got a family and set up for life. Like, the game's given me all those things, and the beautiful thing for me now is I can sit back and appreciate that because I've lived through it. And once I think you have that appreciation, I feel like it's helping my footy as well. So.
Does it make losing any easier, Benji?
I hate losing. So I'd rather that be a win for our team where we're sitting in the table, no doubt.
Can you put it in perspective a bit easier? I mean, you go home, as you said, you've got a lot of stuff.
Well, I don't like the attention. That's the problem. I don't like the celebration part. But the reason I'm embracing it so much is because all my family's here, and it means so much to them. So anything that means something to my family, I'll make sure I embrace that and celebrate for them. When I retire, I'll celebrate me.
Major road trip to Canberra next week. What a crunch stage now for the finals, like realistically, mathematically.
Yeah, it is, and the players know that. So, it's how we go about this week and roll into the next game. I've seen the group really change as I've gone throughout the season. That's one thing I have enjoyed from this group, is that, and it's not sometimes all the stuff that you actually see on the field, it's the leadership stuff that some of my players are really showing, and they're changing their character of how they are. So, those sorts of things are the things that are going to have to take us forward and be accountable for the things that we want to do. So we're aware of where we sit on the ladder, and we just got to make sure that we get out and do all the little things, and it turns. We're very capable team, this group. I've got a lot of belief, as I've said many times, around this group, because I've seen it change as we've gone throughout this season. So, they've just got to make sure that they believe now. Thanks.